Hey, this is Anthony's RevZilla TV. You can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new TCX Lady Aura Plus WP boot, available at RevZilla.com. You heard me say WP. It's waterproof, just like the predecessor I have on my left, which is the original Lady Aura. This is the Lady Aura Plus, and they made 3 key changes that I'm a huge fan of. The first key change in this boot that's really designed for sport touring, multi-season touring, commuting in a waterproof realm without breaking the bank, the first key change is actually going to be the protection scheme. They've added a malleolus protector on the inside. So again, CE rated, you're now beefing up the protection, ladies. The second change they made is you now have this full-length stretch textile panel, which is making it more comfortable. And the third key change is really fit. Now, I would still classify the heel as reasonable American cut, the instep as a little bit more pronounced, more in line with what you'd expect for a lady, but now the toe, if we look at them both side by side, the toe on the Lady Aura Plus is going to be a little bit more rounded with a little bit more room, whereas the previous Lady Aura was a little bit more pointy. Keep that in mind. The fit is going to still stay spot on. Again, TCX premium Italian manufacturer, designing for the US audience. Use the size chart. And as always, we're going to ship for free. And what I really love is if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on our YouTube channel as I work my way through the boot. Now, if we look at it, remember in the TCX line, it is the baby sister of the T-Lily Gore-Tex. So the T-Lily Gore-Tex is close to the $300 mark, and that's Gore-Tex. It's waterproof, breathable, guaranteed. That's a different type of boot. You're investing in a different type of waterproofing technology. And I will tell you, if you get really hot, if you're going to ride it for a season, if your feet really sweat a lot, go with that Gore-Tex investment. It is the gold standard. But when you work your way into a WP boot, you're not paying a Gore-Tex license, you're backing off on the technical front, and you're coming in just over the $200 mark. What I do really like about this boot, though, is they've changed, or they've gone in with a full grain leather complement here. So it's going to be full grain leather throughout versus synthetic. A lot of times around this price point, you're going to see other guys go a little cheaper. They're going to do synthetic leather boots. I like the full grain leather. It's nicer, has a nicer hand to it. It's going to hold up a little better, a little easier to clean. Now you also work your way into the instep here, and this is a change between the two boots. If you see them next to each other, this is a little bit more from a textile microfiber side of things, and it's a little bit more flexible where it was leather coated on the previous version. So again, another change. Working up from there, you do see that it gets a subtle restyle. You have reflective worked in. You still have a nice big TPU baked into the shin area, but it's not overly pronounced. The TCX logo is going to be very embossed but subdued. Again, you're looking at this 3 to 4 season Italian-inspired, CE-rated, really commuting or multi-season touring boot that's going to really be right down the center of the fairway. Now, if we look at it, toe is going to have nice protection. We already talked about it being larger. The ankles are beefed up. This ankle's a little bit of a change in its shape. The inside adds an ankle protector for the first time, and the heel's still rock solid. About a 1-inch rise on this guy. So ladies, depending on the type of bike you're riding, depending on your inseam, you're going to get a little help reaching the ground if you need it. But again, also a little bit more of a feminine style. And then on the stiff scale, it's not as stiff as the T-Lily. I'm going to give it about a 6 out of that 1 to 10 scale. So again, off the bike, pretty comfortable to walk around in. The heel's beefy, but again, if you're commuting on it and you decide you want to rock it all day under a pair of jeans, you're getting closer to that range because it's not overly stiff. Now, if I turn it back on the inside, you heard me talk about the medial side. There's my YKK zip, there's my connector, it moves down. Notice it is reinforced with leather on the inside, so you're adding that stretch panel, but you're not giving away the protection, and that's going to be our gaiter that comes all the way up. So the waterproof lining comes to this point, and you're gonna see it's going to be this wicking material to pull sweat and perspiration away from your foot, evaporate it out through the full grain leather of the boot. Full grain actually breathes better than synthetic, and towards the top of the boot, you're gonna have a little bit of that air mesh. So again, the things you need to know are this is a redesign. And they went with additional comfort, additional fit, additional protection, and again, some minor styling changes for the new Lady Aura Plus over the original Lady Aura boot. Also keep in mind, if you want that hardcore breathability and waterproof guarantee, step up to the Gore-Tex and the T-Lily GTX, which again is about $70 more. The next step in your journey is to click the info button on your screen or on your desktop device, visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com, and remember, read other lady rider reviews of the TCX Lady Aura Plus boot, which is brand new. See what other lady riders are saying as they put it through its paces. As always, we're going to ship for free over 39 bucks. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us on the YouTubes, RevZilla TV. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.